What up, Instagram and YouTube? It's your boy Salty Redcorn, and I'm back with a very ill-prepared knife discussion video. So today I'm going to be comparing the Paramilitary 2 Wharncliffe blade, which is an exclusive blade. It's an S30V. Everything about this is still Paramilitary 2 except the blade shape. Let's get a closer look for you guys. What I really like about this blade is it doesn't lose an effective tip. It still has a very effective piercing tip, and I think this is a very good EDC blade. I really do. Do I think it's better than any of the other variants? I'm not sure. You know, I've been using it and it seems to work great for me. I think that they're all good. I think the Tanto is probably the least effective for EDC, but it's still cool nonetheless. You know, let's look at a couple of them right next to each other, all right? This is the Wharncliffe blade versus the standard Paramilitary 2 blade. While I think this is very cool and useful, I still prefer this blade shape. Just because, you know, for my uses, I think that this one suits my needs better. I think it's more of an all-around good knife, where I think, you know, this one is very specific to like utility, you know, cutting cardboard, opening boxes, breaking down boxes. You can still use this to cut your sandwich, and I've been doing that. I think it's very good for that. I think it works great. I think that the blade stock is it's done very well. It's tapered down nicely. You still have a lot of strength here at the tip, which is very important, but you get a very straight edge here, and I think that that's good for push cuts or even draw cuts where you need to use the tip and really pierce tape or something like that. I think it's great. I think it works really good. Let's check it out up against the Paramilitary 2 Tanto. See, you know, you got a lot of strength behind the tip. Not quite as much meat as the Tanto, but I think, in my opinion, that this blade performs much better for EDC. I like the weight of the blade. Sure, it's almost exactly the same as the other, but or maybe not. I actually think that it's somewhere in between the Tanto and somewhere in between the standard blade weight, right? Very, very good knife, very good action. You know, this one's rocking a lynch clip, and everything about this is still Paramilitary 2. Except for the blade shape. And you know, this knife isn't necessarily available right now. I believe it's a Knife Joy exclusive, right? I hope I'm not wrong, but you can correct me in the comments and tell Salty Redcorn he's a fool, right? I'd like to see this knife in a more premium steel, although S30V is a great EDC steel. I can't take anything away from that. I would like to see this in M4. Or M390 or 20CV. I would like to see this in one of those steel variants at some point, which I'm sure that they're working on. I know that this was their first. I know that they released another that had Flytanium scales with no liners, and that's very, very cool, but it still had S30V. I'd like to see the steel upgraded on this one big time, right? If that ever becomes true, I will buy one. But for now, I'm very grateful to check this out. You know, this was sent by Brewhound77. He's a great dude. I really like his YouTube channel. He does really good sharpening tutorials and just blade maintenance tutorials in general. And you should go follow his channel, Brewhound77. I will do my best to link that in the description. You can also check him out on Instagram, right? He also sharpens knives. He has a sharpening service. You can hit him up. He'll sharpen your knives. He does a really, really good job. He's got a custom rig. It's a Work Sharp Precision with KME stones and a KME stone holder, and he does a stellar job. He sharpened this Maximate PM2 for me, and it is so screaming sharp, it's crazy, right? So that's gonna be it for my comparison. There's not a whole lot to compare other than the blade shapes. I'll let you guys take a look at it one more time. And I'll also let you take out the new Brothers of the Knives swag, right? These are going to be available soon on my Instagram bio. I'll probably link the store here in the description at some point when I put them up. They're not up on the website for sale yet. but every time you purchase these, it's gonna help my channel. Also, at some point in time, I want to use these knives for a fundraiser to help my friend Mike. He passed away recently. He had an immune disease and he died from complications. He was very, very loved in the community. And I want to use some of these to give back to the charity of his choice, right? So we're going to be doing that at some point. So please keep your eyes open for that. And let's get that rocking, okay? So if you like this kind of video, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. Tell your boy Salty Redcorn what you want to see, what you don't want to see. All right? I love you guys. Have a nice day.